Welcome to this practice of yes meditation. Before we start, I just want to say that whenever I lead a practice, I invite you to make it your own. You can always stop or adjust in a way that works for you. To begin, make sure that you're comfortable. See if you can adjust your position a little bit to just make the body slightly more comfortable. It could be leaning back if you're sitting in a chair. If you're sitting on the floor, you could use some props, sitting on something, leaning back against a wall. If you're sitting cross-legged on the floor, you could use some support under the knees, like a rolled blanket, or maybe even blocks under the knees. And then maybe stretch out a little bit. You could stretch the arms up, give a little stretch, and release. And then notice the breath. Rather than deepen the breath, maybe we can quiet the breath for a moment. Just notice it moving slowly and smoothly on its own. Take a moment to observe the breath. No need to deepen it, just allowing it to be moving on its own slowly and smoothly. So for this practice, we're going to mix things up a little bit and really celebrate the mind. Celebrate the mind's ability to think and be creative and spontaneous. Sometimes in meditation, there's a sense of trying to stop the mind or control the mind, and that could backfire. So for today, let's let the mind be free. But see if you can have part of yourself, part of your consciousness, aware of what the mind is doing at the same time. And the way I like to do that is to say the word yes. Anytime I notice my mind wandering or a thought appearing in my mind, a thought could be words, it could be an image, a memory, even a strong feeling. Any feeling is a thought as well. So anytime something comes up in the mind, like a bubble rises to the surface, you can celebrate it with the word yes. So we'll sit for a few minutes for this practice. And again, during the practice, I invite you to breathe comfortably, to begin to witness the mind, stepping back just slightly to notice the thoughts as they arise. And each time a thought arises, no matter how small that thought may seem or minor it may be, see if you could quietly repeat the word yes. You could say it silently to yourself or even out loud. All right, so let's sit now for a few minutes, repeating the word yes anytime the mind wanders. Now slowly bring the awareness back. If you want, you could take a breath. Long exhale. And we'll end the practice by bringing the palms together at the chest. And as with all practice, it's really nice to dedicate what you found. If you found some peace or some energy in that practice, see if you can think of someone to send some peace and energy to, or you could just think of sending it out into the world or the universe. And we can end by chanting Om Shanti 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 together. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That means, well, Om is the sound of the whole universe, and Shanti means peace. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'm curious if you were able to stay with it. Oftentimes it's hard to handle, staying present for even 3 minutes. The mind is just so involved in its thinking. But I hope it gave you a sense of spaciousness or self-awareness. Let me know how it went. All right, thanks so much for joining me. Bye.